What's up, guys? It's Keith Trades. We're back for another video, and this is June 26th full days analysis and the Discord callouts. Right, we called out pretty much exactly the longs off the open. My short plan worked out. Wasn't targets weren't met, but area of interest was right, and you definitely could have capitalized on that trade. So let's get right into it. All right, coming in our pre-market plan at 6:14 a.m. Right, there's news at 7, so I wait for news. I said that we have displaced higher, retraced back to discount of the range in a 15-minute fair value gap. I said we should find buying here off the open. Right, if we draw back into a discount, hit a 15-minute fair gap, we should find buying immediately. Right, the targets would be 1997, 2073 buy side, and 2086 in a daily SIBI. My short plan was we've taken money as high to start to sell lower. Right, you want to see retrace to the 1 hour SIBI. We formed and then displaced through the 15-minute bullish to see these targets lower. So let's get right into it and see what I was looking at. All right, so coming on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that market has bought up aggressively. All right, so targets very simple. 2073 is just this high here, and then the 86s is just this high here into the daily fair value gap here. Right, that never got hit. All right, coming on the 1 hour again. Right, we have bullish model coming in from yesterday. We saw that. And we've seen buying continue. So what am I looking at? I'm looking at this, right? Swing high to swing low. My fault. Yeah. Swing high to swing low of this range coming into the day. Where did we hit? Exactly at discount. And then what did we find at discount? This 15-minute fair value gap. That's why I said that's why I said here on the charts, we should find buying here off the open, right? We hit discount of the range. We filled it in balance we're expecting. So if we wanted to move higher, we move higher now. That's exactly what we did off the open. So that was my plan there. And the 19,987 target is just the swing ranges discount, I believe. Let me see. What was that target? Yeah. Wait, no, it was, maybe it was this. Let's see. 1997. Oh, no, my fault. It's the swing range retracement. That's what target I'm looking at. Yeah. So swing high to swing low, right? The 1997 target, it would just be right here, right? I'm saying this. So if we respect discount and we hit a 15-minute fair and we find buying, the least we will do is retrace to what? Discount of this sell range. But the higher time frame, we see bulls come in. So let's get in the market open. Let's see what we saw. Right, again, right off the open, I said we'll find buying off the open. We got exactly that, right? 19,987 gets hit right off the open, right? I'm not able to take a trade, right? There was a long model that I was looking at and that I would have taken, but again, 7 o'clock was here, and that's when news hit. And we ended up having bullish news. So with that in mind, right, I'm happy with that. Understand that, okay, we could draw higher. And then, okay, so my long continuation, what is my narrative? On the 1 hour time frame, right, we formed a 1 hour fair value gap here that was unfilled, right? And that was the 1 hour fair value gap in my short plan. I said, we taking money as high and start to sell lower. Right, because we want to find buying off the open, I would want to see the market trace to 1 hour SIBI, right, and then displace through and break down, right. So we did exactly that. We came into the 1 hour and then we found the sell model. Coming on the 5-minute chart, right, there was a 5-minute inverse entry off the open. I did not take. I stayed disciplined, right. I waited for this 5-minute fair value gap bearish to get ran through. We see a 5-minute break of structure to the upside here, right, confirmed by the candle closure above. So understand that, okay, bullish model can come in, right? I want to see that continuation to draw where? To fill this 1 hour SIBI, right? 2010 was my target. To fill this 1 hour gap that's never been hit, right? And, right, we wait for the 5-minute displacement and we get a 5-minute fair value gap lying here, right? Wick to wick. So this is my play point, right? If we respect here, I want to see me run higher. If we displace through it, I want to see the run lower, right? So coming on the 1 minute, here's my entry point, right? This inverse here, I'm watching it. I wanted inverse entry, never got it, so I waited and I got my entry here. This 1 minute fair value gap. All right, 2088 was my entry. Fills are all posted at Keith Trades with the live account number, so I'm not lying. I show you my setup. I show you the proof of fills with the live account. Right, I waited because I wanted this, and once we didn't get it, we bought through. I got in longs here at 2088. So my stop was just at this low, right? 15-point stop, right? And then a 21-point gain here, right? Not the best risk tool, but I'm very confident in this trade. We have narrative to draw higher to fill this gap. We have a higher time frame bar model, respective discount, 5-minute break of structure. This is everything we need to see, right? On this buy range, what did we hit? Discount, respect discount. I actually think if we slide down here, yeah, We almost hit it on the dot perfectly, right? So I understand that. I'm confident putting that risk on, right? I would really monitor my stop below this low here, but I wanted to factor in this. But again, I buy it, instantly shoot straight at target. That's a beautiful quality setup for 21 points. That was all I took because look at the market action, very slow and inefficient. Right, so that's the only trade I took. $100 a day consistently. How do you do that? Right, 20 points a day is all you need. Right, 20 points. Let's do the math here. Right, on a micro, if you make $2 a point, all it takes is $300 investment, which is 3 micros. Right, that means you're making $6 a point. So 6 times 20, and then what do we get? Times 21. Whoops, my bad. What do we get? Right? You get over 120 bucks in profit. 126 bucks in profit. Right? That is how you make $100 a day. $20 move, 20-point move is how you can consistently make $100 a day, right? $300 investment that gets you 3 micros. You make 126 bucks back in 4 minutes. $100 a day, right? That's how you could consistently do that. 2 to 3 micros, catching 20 to 25 points, $100 a day consistently. That is why you've seen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have taken 3 wins in 3 trades because I understand that. Look at this action. We're very slow. We're very inefficient. We have been range bound and just shitting around for a while. We just started breaking out, right? Understanding that, what am I looking for? Not a crazy move. I'm just looking for a solid setup. I take my win, I get off. Congratulations. You beat the market. This shitty market you beat. So why are you going to keep putting risk on? Right? I saw setups today, like the shorts here, that would have stopped you out and then went to target, right? A lot of playing around and a lot of inefficient action. But let me show you this short trade and how you could have easily avoided it, right? So we have respect of the 1 hour, internal sweep, break a structure. But what would you want to see? Since we're in a bullish model, you would want to see what? A 5-minute breakdown. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. What we see, right? We see a 5-minute break of structure, but what would you want to see a close below? You'd want to see a close below this bullish and a close below this swing low to validate that. So I saw this and I was a bit iffy about it. I didn't take it. I waited, and yeah, you would have got stopped out. And then you would have saw the model come in, and then you could get inverse entry here, right? Inverse entry at this point of interest, right? Stop at this wick high. What are your targets? Very simple, right? These accumulation lows. And if we zoom out more, we have what? A 15-minute fair value up unfilled. That would be your draw to fill the 15 unfilled. So let's break down this trade. We see we draw into 1 hour SIBI. Respect to the 1 hour. Internal sweep. Market structure shift. We still haven't displaced yet. But once you see a buy model come in and fail to deliver to this high, you know it's a fake out. We see this get inversed, and this would be your play point. Close below. You're in short. Stop here. Right? What is your target? This swing low to fill what? The 15-minute fair value gap unfilled. And then PT2 would be these accumulation lows, or it would be the pre-market low. And now let's do the math on this. How do you make consistent $100 days? Say you miss my setup and you get in on this one. A 13-point stop to make 34 points. So if you invested just 2 micros, you make $4 a point. Right? You make $4 a point. 4 times 34. What does that get you? Right? 136 bucks. I haven't been in school in a while. I think that's probably right. You may get 136 bucks. So again, at 2 to 3 micros, $200 or $300 investment, catching 20 to 25 points, that is how you get $100 a day consistently. And all that takes is one great setup. The best traders I've ever seen, they take one setup a day and they get off. Why? It's not about how much points you're capitalizing on. It's about your capital. Right, a 20-point trade is a solid trade. Now let's put 2 minis in there. That's an $800 winner on the day. In 4 minutes in my trade I took. So focus on one quality setup a day. staying disciplined, great bridge to award, having confidence, and putting on the proper size, and you will make $100 a day consistently with this model. It takes one trade, adapting to price action, executing with quality, and sticking to your plan, right? So that's today's recaps. The long plan and the short plan worked out, right? The short plan worked because, right, I said that we're traced to 1 hour CB, and then if we just place through, the short plan would have worked, but the targets did not get hit because my target would be this low and then lower. Never happened. Very sloppy range bound action. I hopped on at about 10 o'clock. And am I going to trade this bullshit? No, I will not. I took one win. I beat the market. That's all that matters. But thank you guys for watching this recap. Hopefully this was educational and helpful. Be sure to leave a like. Any questions, any comments, we'll get back to you fast. And I'm excited for this Discord launch. Right? More details to come. Thank you guys for watching.